Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Faculty of Environmental and Life Sciences. The ceremony will begin in a few minutes, and the stage will be populated with members of the academic and university community who've supported the graduands throughout their time here. I will shortly be asking you to stand for the procession, but before that, could I please just ask you to switch your phones to silent and to unset any alarms because the ceremony is live streamed. Thank you. The ceremony will last about an hour, after which time you're free to enjoy the faculty reception and also our beautiful university grounds and gardens. We hope you enjoy your ceremony today and have a wonderful day with us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
Graduands, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as President and Vice-Chancellor of the University of Southampton, it is a great pleasure to welcome you all to the University today and to declare open the ceremony for the conferment of awards. On behalf of the University and my colleagues, let me be the first to congratulate you, each one of you graduating today. Graduation is a highlight, perhaps the highlight of the academic year for all of us at the University. It is an occasion when we can celebrate your successes with you. Today you walked into this hall as graduands, which is a rather specific title for someone about to receive an academic degree, and you will leave as University of Southampton graduates. This is a very special occasion and one I hope you will remember with pleasure in years to come. We are all very proud of you, and I hope that you are enjoying great personal satisfaction in the successful completion of your studies and the award that you are receiving. It represents a very significant achievement in which you can take enormous personal pride. We're delighted to welcome your family and friends to this ceremony as well, and I know today also marks an important day for all of you. My colleagues here at the University and I are very well aware that on the long journey from even considering and then first arriving at Southampton to study through to the ceremony today, your support has been essential. So on behalf of our graduating students, we offer thanks to you, their families and friends. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our staff at the University, some of whom are on the stage behind me, for their support and commitment in helping our students to reach this point today. So graduands, please join me in thanking your families, partners and friends, and our staff for their roles in your successes. Please. Graduation represents the culmination of years of hard work, but a university education is about far more than just gaining a degree certificate. Studying at university provides you with skills and knowledge to use in your chosen career and life beyond that. It is also a time when we shape our thinking and make friends for life. For most of us, it's also a time when we grow up significantly. Perhaps the most important skill that we all acquire is the ability to learn how to learn. And I can assure you from my own experience that this will prove invaluable in the years to come as your careers develop. As I look back on my own time at university, sadly rather a long time ago, the combination of a strong educational foundation together with establishing a friendship network that has endured to this day and a range of extracurricular pursuits provided me with an excellent springboard for life and the career that has followed. I very much hope, with the perspective of sadly 3 decades worth of reflection, that the same feelings apply to many of you. I am obligated in the graduation speech to boast a little bit, and you'll be pleased to hear that it's been another successful year for the University of Southampton. We're celebrating 100 years of academic life here on our Highfield campus. We're marking this milestone by naming our impressive new learning and teaching facility approximately over there, the Centenary Building, and no doubt our students have seen, graduands indeed, have seen this taking place nearby on Salisbury Road, and I'm delighted to report it will open next month. 100 is also a good number for our university in 2019, as we've again been listed as one of the top 100 universities in the world, according to the QS World Rankings. To put this in context, there are over 1,000 universities featured in the list supplied by QS, and it's generally estimated that there are actually over 20,000 universities worldwide. So being in the top 100 globally is something we can all be proud of. And ad-libbing slightly, and at risk of stealing the thunder of a speech a little bit later, I just note that nursing, which includes all of health sciences, was rated 5th in the world, which is a truly amazing result, of which we can all be particularly proud in this faculty and school. And I also note we're ranked as one of the top 20 universities in the UK in the latest edition of the Complete University Guide. As you move on To the next stage of your careers today, you'll be pleased to know that our graduates continue to be highly sought after by employers. And I'm very aware that most of you, I think, are probably going into the NHS, so you're very well sought after. And so employment is less of a risk than some others elsewhere in the university. But employment and further study outcomes for our graduates continue to improve year on year and are amongst the very best in the UK, and health sciences certainly helps with that. And we're currently second in the Russell Group for the number of graduates we have in employment. And in support of this, we've continued to attract top employers to engage with our students. The Graduate Market in 2019 report cited Southampton once again as one of the top 20 UK universities for attracting the largest number of top graduate recruiters. While you've been studying here, you will have seen that we've invested heavily in our university, and we will continue to do so over the coming years to ensure we meet the changing needs of our students throughout the 21st century. We also maintain strong international outlooks. In March, we launched the India Centre for Inclusive Growth and Sustainable Development with a vision to create a globally recognised centre for innovation, knowledge transfer and capacity building. And in June, the Indian High Commissioner was on campus for the planting of a tree to mark the 150th anniversary of the birth of Mahatma Gandhi this year. And I'm acutely aware I'm an interim president and vice-chancellor, so I don't get many tree planting opportunities, and this was my first, and it was a particularly good one to have, as Gandhi is undoubtedly a global figure. In case you're wondering, the tree was planted in Southampton because Gandhi first set foot in the UK in 1888 here in Southampton on his way to study law in London. I would wish he was a graduate of the University of Southampton, but sadly he isn't. But if you want to propagate that myth, please do. In the time you've been here, we've raised £25 million in donations to build the country's first dedicated centre for cancer immunology. The work of the teams based in the new centre is internationally recognised, and pioneering immunotherapy treatments developed here at Southampton have already improved outcomes for many cancer patients. And you'll also be pleased to hear that in partnership with the University Hospital, where several of you will be going on to work, we've just won £2.8 million of funding for cutting-edge research laboratories to tackle antibiotic-resistant infections at the point of care. Graduands, and I'll use the word for the last time, you graduate today with much more than a qualification. My own experience tells me that you will have also gained a wealth of experience, fantastic memories, and strong personal relationships that will continue to serve you well in the exciting years ahead. This is not the end of your journey with us, but simply the beginning of a lifelong relationship that will support you throughout your career and beyond. We do hope that you will stay in touch, whether it's by continuing to access career support and advice available to you as new graduates, networking with your fellow alumni via our social media channels, participating in university events, or by becoming a mentor for current students, and future students for that matter. So do let us know how you're progressing with your career and further studies. On a personal note, I look forward to meeting each of you as you cross the stage in a few minutes, and for the time being, very well done. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Mark Cole. I'm the Podiatry Programme Manager within the Faculty of Environmental and Life Sciences. President and Vice-Chancellor, I submit to you the candidates from Environmental and Life Sciences for the awards of Bachelor of Science Ordinary Degree, Bachelor of Science, Postgraduate Diploma, Master of Science. The names of the candidates from Nursing, Midwifery and Health are shown in the programme, and I ask that you admit them to their awards.
I admit them and those in absentia to their awards.
President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Bachelors of Science Ordinary Degree. Sarah Chapman. Natalie Jessie Clark. President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Bachelor of Science. Emily McMahon. The names of the candidates from allied health professions are shown in the programme, and I ask that you admit them to their awards.
I admit them and those in absentia to their awards.
President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Bachelors of Science. Rachel Ayling. Pauline May Bandenil. Sarah Brazier. Paul Breyer. Bridget Crowley. Thomas Joseph Dunstan. Catherine Marie Elizabeth Isles. Eleanor Folks. Hannah Gibbs. Rachel Jessica Harvey. James Lane. Olivia Langford. Annabelle Louise Larkham. Rebecca Jane Lewis. Sarah Louise Lyons. Lisa Milton. Hannah Ruth Mitchell. Shauna Multani Murphy. Meredith Parkin. Catherine Powell. Lorna Priestley. Aisha Ramsey. Lorraine Denise Robson. Megan Hazel Ann Selms. Nicola Jane Sheard. Ella Short. Elizabeth Rachel Stevens. Emily Stinchcombe. Bethany Tutton. Fiona Beatrice Walker. Emily Charlotte Watson. Melody Samantha Wolfe. Rachel Sarah Adkin. Amy Frances Bennett. Kwan Yi Queenie Chan. Emma Jane Coleman. Cora Dempsey. Liam Andrew Donahue. Liana Finlayson. Jacob Hatred. Holly Alexander Hazon Dodd. Olivia Grace Kay. Clara Emma Lee. Hannah Marie Pereira. Thomas Pointing. Jessica Reed. James Silk. Lok Kwan Tang. Bethany Joanna Vallett. Deanna Maxine White. Julia Mandy Barrett. Eleanor Beaumont. Panna Begum. Cedar Bektas. Alison Clark. Vaishali Daudia. Sally Gates. Beatrice Wee Jean Cole. Denise Murray. Mabel Namata. Teresa Orme. In addition to the degree awarded, the following graduate has also been awarded Athletic Union Club Colours. Rihanna Price. Darren Spence Roy. Bethany Ruth Sherwood. Poppy Simpkins. Lisa Summerfield. Alexander Mark Walker. Louise Ellen Wells. Claire Wills. President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following postgraduate diploma. Amy Smith. President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Masters of Science. Carl John Adams. Kate Evelyn Blake. Timothy Coupland. Funmilario Mopalola Odafin. Sarah Helen Patterson. Cassandra Jing Ning Nao. Nani Adila Zarlani. Elizabeth Ruth Boose. Kim Morley. Ha'iraya Salah Alali. Fahad Zaid O Alani. Iman Tali I Ask Andrani. Munira Arya El Harbi. Alison Gale Beavis. Suzette Rose Graves. Anda Bowring. Louise Dawn Butt. Carol Gale Sharon. Colm Paul Darby. Lisa Maria Kaiser. Catherine Claire Marshall. Joanne Helen McMahon. Jonathan Francis O'Keefe. Tracy Barbara Shepherd. Amanda Claire Turner. Andrea Lynn Yates. Abby Pauline Chance. Andrew Dossett. Lucinda Jane Hissock. Karen Sumner. Simon Robert Weech. Philip Alexander Evans. Stephanie Rubery Sabler.
President Vice-Chancellor. Graduates, guests, friends and family, my name is Fiona Sunderland and I have the great honour to represent the students of this university as your VP Activities at the Student Union. On behalf of all our staff and volunteers, I would like to congratulate every one of you on your achievements. We firmly believe that your time at university is about so much more than your degree. It's about becoming independent, learning new life skills, trying new things, making lifelong friendships, and burning at least one meal that you tried to cook for yourself. At SUSU, we are proud to offer these extracurricular activities which shape your time at university, from our 300 plus clubs and societies to our thousands of elected student volunteers and representatives. It is alongside you that we were able to work with the university to lower the cost of printing, engaged over 3,500 students as part of our You Are More Than Your Studies Wellbeing events, and won our 10th varsity competition against the University of Portsmouth, which doesn't seem that difficult at this point. You came to our events, made use of our support services, and yes, attempted to sing at karaoke with us. We are proud to champion the causes you care about, and this year included our biggest ever Black History Month to date, and our first ever SUSU Pride event in support of our LGBT+ community. Everything we do as a union is for our members, and it is thanks to you that Southampton was recently voted as a top 10 students' union for its clubs and societies, and a top 20 union overall. On behalf of the Students' Union, congratulations once again, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of your day with us at Southampton.
Good afternoon. I'm Professor Anne Bailiff, the Deputy Head of School Education for the School of Health Sciences here at the University of Southampton. On behalf of all Health Sciences staff, I would like to extend our warmest congratulations on the remarkable achievements that have brought you here today. Those of you graduating today reflect the diverse range of health professions and disciplines that work together night and day to deliver exceptional healthcare to some of the most vulnerable and sick in our societies. You do so at a time when health professional practice has never been so challenging or complex, and when the conventional roles of our disciplines are expanding to meet the needs of those we care for. Whether you are graduating today as a brand new registrant, or you are an experienced professional who has completed a postgraduate programme, we, who have had the privilege to support your development, know that you are more than capable and equipped to not just take on these challenges, but to lead the future of healthcare and push the boundaries of practice. We know this because we have seen the way in which you have engaged with your studies and the opportunities that you have grasped with both hands to become the best that you can be. Even when the going has got tough, which it invariably will have done for most of you at some point, you have pressed on, and today we celebrate the outcome of that determination. The calibre of you, our students, is reflected in both your academic and non-academic achievements. For example, this year, as part of an internationally funded Erasmus exchange programme, 36 third-year occupational therapy students spent a week in Galway working alongside students from Galway and Sweden. During the week, the students worked in mixed international groups with a local community organisation or charity to produce a podcast showcasing the client voice and how professional staff can improve their communication with marginalised groups of people. Our physio students have also been achieving great things. A number of our BSc physio students interviewed consultant physiotherapists in a national study for their group research project. There was huge interest in this project, and they were consequently invited to present their findings to the National Consultants Network in Geneva at the World Conference. Our podiatry students have likewise been receiving accolades. On the first occasion that the Isle of Wight NHS Trust opened its clinical audit competition to non-medical staff, our podiatry students didn't just take the opportunity to enter it, they won first prize. Not to be outdone, our nursing students have been engaging with our local communities and delivered an innovative digital interactive theatre approach to tackle mental health awareness at the Umbrella Arts Festival and then for 300 students at a local sixth form college. And what of our midwifery students? Well, we receive regular accolades and unsolicited feedback about the excellence of their practice, and we know that Southampton midwifery graduates are quite rightly in high demand across the UK. Finally, a word about our students who are experienced professionals who are graduating today with a postgraduate award. Well, you simply astound and impress us in the way you are challenging outdated conventions and leading the way to improve healthcare, both in the UK and overseas. So while we may be somewhat biased, I think everything I've just described illustrates that we are right in our belief that you, our University of Southampton, health sciences graduates, are, in the words of Tina Turner, simply the best. I'm now slightly concerned that our younger graduates are turning to each other and saying, who? Alfred Lord Tennyson wrote, "For I dipped into the future, far as a human eye could see, saw the vision of the world and all the wonder that would be. Now is the time for you to seize your vision of what the world of healthcare could be and go on from here and make it a reality." Again, congratulations to you all. Thank you.
We're here to celebrate the successes of our now graduates, and doesn't that word sound good? We are all very proud of you, and you can be very proud of yourselves. In the United States, a day such as this would be called a commencement, and I really like that word because it signals that this is a beginning of many things rather than the end of anything in particular. I'm sure that as you leave this hall, there will be many opportunities afforded to you. And if by any chance those opportunities don't come, as a wise man or person once said, If opportunity doesn't knock, then just go and build a door. So in that spirit, I would ask our graduates to remain seated and everyone else to stand so we can offer a final round of applause to show you how we really feel, and cheering is very much encouraged. Hooray! I don't want to prolong it beyond its natural life, so I'd ask you to sit down again. There's a slight formality of closing the ceremony. I'll take the opportunity to congratulate our graduates one final time on all their success, and we do very much want you to stay in touch with us and tell you how you're getting on. I'd like to thank all our guests for joining us on this special day, and with no further ado, I formally declare this ceremony closed. Thank you.